Morning, everybody. Have you ever prayed and thought maybe God wasn't working in your life, or just wasn't seeing the answer? Maybe you didn't think He was there with you, and maybe you're sitting there in the evening time and sitting out in the chair in the evening, and you may not think God's there with you, but then you look up and you see the full moon, and the beautiful stars in the sky, and or just maybe you don't recognize it. Maybe there's another time you're sitting outside and you're sitting in your chair, and maybe a butterfly lands on your leg and you don't recognize it. That's just, to me, that's subtle ways that God's showing He's in our lives. But there's one thing that God wasn't so subtle about showing us, and that was the severity of our sin in our lives. So, as we take the bread and the cup, we do it with knowing that God wanted us to know that it is a big problem in our lives, that sin is a problem. And by Him putting His Son on the cross for us, letting us know that Jesus was the sacrifice for us to give us a gift that we didn't deserve. And, we should be grateful and thankful. So I'm going to be reading from, I think it's Matthew. I'll be reading from Matthew chapter 6. (35 through 40). Matthew chapter 6, 35 through 40. This has to do with Jesus being the bread of our lives. Then Jesus declared, "I am the bread of life. He who comes to me will never go hungry, and he who believes in me will never be thirsty. But as I told you, you have seen me, and still you do not believe. All that the Father gives me will come to me, and whoever comes to me I will never drive away. For I have come down from heaven, not to do my will, but to do the will of Him who sent me. And this is the will of Him who sent me, that I shall lose none of all that He has given me, but raise them up at the last day. For my Father's will is that everyone who looks to the Son and believes in Him shall have eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day." Also I said it's John. I said Matthew. It's John 6. And also I'm going to read from John 6:55. "For my flesh is real food, and my blood is real drink. Whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood remains in me, and I in him. Just as the living Father sent me, and I live because of the Father, so the one who feeds on me will live because of me.